cancel culture. So today I'm going to talk about canceling cancel culture as a white straight male. This will not end well. But basically, yes, if you cannot critique or say certain words, you have to understand who's controlling you. Because freedom of speech is the most important thing we have in this society. If we're not allowed to say it and they control our tongue, they control our speech, you cannot think it. If you don't say it, you cannot think it or write it. You must be able to communicate and speak words, and thoughts, and ideas. I think Voltaire said, look at who you cannot critique, and that's who you are, who's your master. Because you cannot critique your master, right? Because you will lose your job. So you have to understand that cancel culture and someone telling you that you cannot say certain things and control your speech, that's crazy. We should be able to say whatever we want and then talk about that. Not someone telling you cannot say this just because their feelings are getting because of their feelings and they're inferior. So if you tell someone they are fat and they are fat, we should not say that because it's rude and it hurts their feelings. That's crazy. What I see is that we live in a society, and if you have seen the movie or the story Emperor's Clothing, no one told the emperor that he was naked. But he thought that he had clothes on because no one told him. And I believe we live in a society that's full of the emperors without clothing because no one tells them like they are fat or they're not dressing well, they're not smelling good. If we actually had a society based on truth and honesty, and people are telling you things that hurt your feelings, but in the long run it helps you, well, it would be better for you. Yeah, in the present moment your feelings will be hurt, but do you rather want someone to tell you the truth that you're fat, you smell like shit? Okay, now I understand I smell like shit and I'm fat, so now I can find a solution. This is perfect. But if no one told me, I wouldn't know. I would, yeah, I smell good as fuck. Yeah, I'm not fat because no one tells me. People just tell me something. People just tell me things that are soothing for my emotions and feels good. Yeah, you look good, man. Yeah. Flattery. Flattery is absolutely disgusting. Telling you, oh yeah, you look good, and you don't think it, and now people think that they look good, but they do not. We live in a crazy world. We live in a crazy society based on emotions rather than facts, rather than the truth. We have people emotions like, yeah, you cannot hurt my emotions. Before, when I was at my grandpa's place and I had long hair, they told me you look like a girl. And then it's up to you to what you think about it. But yeah, I probably did with long hair, and I had no beard, and I was a kid. I probably looked like a girl. But should we live in a society where people cannot speak the truth about what they think? It's crazy because then people will also become crazy and they will have their ego and think that they are, and their ego will be so inflated and they will think things which are not true. Like we see today with many people, they think they're smarter and better looking than they actually are. And it's good up until a certain point. Yeah, of course, you should have confidence in yourself, your abilities, up to a certain point. Then you think you have abs, but you're literally overweight or obese. That's not good. Then you should have and be around other people who's holding you accountable so that you're actually in shape, you're actually making money, you're actually doing the things you're supposed to be doing. That only comes from truth and accountability. And that's why we need to cancel culture, because we need to keep and hold each other accountable and live in the truth, which hurts. Yes, it hurts. But do you rather live with the truth so that you can become better, you can become a better citizen, and you can help other people? Or do you want to live in a comfort zone and a lie and become sick, probably, and never ever understand the truth, but in a nice, beautiful comfort zone which never hurt your feelings? I take the truth any day, because in the long run you will feel better. You will look better, you will feel better when you understand the truth. It hurts, it will piss you off, but it will set you free. Remember that. The truth will set you free. First it will piss you off, but then it will set you free and you will feel way better. So, yeah, bye bye.